Are you satisfied with the score?
No.
No? Alright, let's discuss part A. You need to write words based on the sounds provided. Number 1, what do you think?
Snow,
Snow, good. Salju. Number 2?
flute, foot, foot.
What sound is this?
Oh, shot,
Shoot.
shoot.
Like this, right?
Yep.
Okay. Number 3?
Police,
Yes, police is not.
Police.
But this one is policeman.
Is it policeman or police?
Police.
Yeah.
Police. Okay.
Police. Yeah, I'm afraid that you think that this one is police. Like, can you read it for us, please? Yeah. Number 4. Let's spell it together. We have ch, and then we have this tongue, I, and n. So,
Shine?
shine. Good.
Oh.
Shine.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 5.
postman,
Yes, postman. Number 6.
merchandise,
Merchandise. 7.
Future.
Yes, future. Future. Sa depan. Number 8.
Powder.
Powder. Betul. Number 9.
alone,
Alone. 10.
population,
Population.
Population. Betul. Population. Part B, each of the following sets contains an inappropriate member. So what I was asking is actually you need to distinguish one member that is different from others. Jadi yang diminta hanya satu anggota saja ya. An inappropriate member. Singular, right? A member. What about number 1? This one.
Yeah.
This one. Yeah. Why? Because the are plosive.
Process. And then just short word.
Number 2.
bilabial,
Bilabial, which one? This one. And right? Bilabial. So the distinguished sound is this. This one is the inappropriate member. Number 3.
diphthong,
Yeah, while others are diphthong, ch is single
Monophthong.
monophthong. Number 4.
vowel, no,
Here. Why? Because other vowels are long. This one doesn't use colon, so it is short vowel. Yang lain kan bunyinya panjang semuanya. O. This one is a. Number 5.
voiceless. And
Which one?
The first one, p.
The first is voiceless. Do you think that is voiceless as well? The answer is pa, since the and are interdental fricative. Part C. Nah, ini supply pairs of English words which can be distinguished by the following set of consonants. Let's say number 1, we could say man and pan. Fan, van. Need, yeah, something like that. Yang bisa dicari sendiri nanti. Okay, number 1, the stress mark in the word beautiful occurs in the first syllable.
True.
True? Okay, betul. Kenapa? Why this one is true?
Uh, because it's adjective. It's
Good,
verb in the
because
second
it's-
one, right?
Good, good, excellent. Because this one is adjective and the stress mark occurs in the first syllable. So the way we pronounce this is beautiful. Number 2, there's a relation between book as an object and book as the name.
No. False.
Why no?
I don't know. I don't know how to call it.
Arbitrary. Arbitrary. Language is arbitrary. No reasons why we call certain objects as ya itu seperti itu ya. For example, laptop. There is no reason why we call this as laptop. Tidak ada hubungan antara laptop with the object. Number 3.
False.
Why false?
Should be the first one.
Should be in the first syllable since apple is noun. Number 4.
True.
Mm.
Zip, zip.
We have more than one distinctive phonemes here. The first is sh and z, while we have e with long e and then short e, zip. So it is not an example of minimal pairs. You can say that this one is the examples of minimal pairs when we compare sheep and she, let's say. Nah, ini bisa.
Oh, okay.
Number 5.
Correct.
Yes, correct. Since this one is verb. So how do you pronounce admit?
That's problem.
Admit.
How do you pronounce it?
Admit.
Admit.
You said that the stress mark occurs in the second syllable, but when you say admit, that's not correct.
It's the first one. It's admit.
Since most verbs, the stress marks in verbs occurs in the second syllable. So when you say admit, it means that it doesn't occur in the second syllable while it occurs in the first syllable. So how?
Admit.
Sedikit lagi, kurang?
Admit. Admit. Admit.
Admit.
Admit.
Admit.
Yeah.
Admit.
Number 6.
Oh, so it's true then. Okay.
That is false.
That is false.
False.
Yeah.
Since this one
It's not
is
a
pronounced yeah.
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 Yeah. This one is jackpot. Different. Number 7.
That's incorrect also.
Incorrect as well. Number 8.
Correct. True.
Correct. Good. Number 9.
Incorrect.
Okay, incorrect. I'm asking you what sound we need to use to pronounce the word shop. You say that long O is incorrect, then what sound is supposed to be used? Any idea? Mas Firman, how do you pronounce shop?
Shop.
What vowel do you use?
That the thing.
Mas Arya, any idea? No idea. Shop. It uses short O. Shop. Number 10. Sound N occurs in a nasal cavity.
Yes,
Is that
correct.
true?
That's correct.
Yes, true. Sound K is voice and plosive.
Yes, correct.
Yes, correct.
Voiceless.
The voiceless.
K. K. K.
Ke,
And rub your throat, it's voiceless.
ke. Oh iya, bergerak.
Yeah. Number 12. The stress mark in the word occurs in the first syllable.
Incorrect.
How? I mean, why?
Should be the second one.
Second. If it occurs in the second syllable, how do you pronounce it?
Submit.
Nut.
Yeah.
Submit.
Nut.
Submit. Good.
Submit.
Udah dapat ya. Number 13. The stress mark in the word occurs in the second syllable.
Incorrect. Should be the first one.
Incorrect, since it is noun. So how do you pronounce it?
Cupboard.
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 Yeah.
Cupboard.
Yeah, cupboard.
Cupboard. Cupboard.
Yeah. Number 14.
Incorrect, I believe.
Incorrect. We can't compare something that is really, really different, sight and shine, or two distinctive words that is compared. Sangat berbeda. Number 15.
Correct. Second syllable.
Pronunciation.
Accept.
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 Yeah.
Sap.
Accept. Good.
Sap.
Morpheme M is bound in suffix.
Yeah, that false. That false. False.
Why it is false?
Bound. Impossible. Morpheme. Is bound in suffix.
Which statement that makes it incorrect? Is it because of the bound or because of the suffix?
Prefix must be prefix.
Yes, good. It is not suffix, while that is prefix. Awalan ya, bukan akhiran. Number 17.
True.
True. Number 18.
That's true, right?
Phonemic sounds deal with sounds and letters. If you say that number 18 is true, let's take a look. Number 25. Sound. Sorry, ini kebalik ya. Saya taruh di sini. Sound ke can be found in the word no. If you say that number 18 is true, then you can also say that number 25 is true, because we are dealing with sounds and letters. But in fact, phonology or phonemic sounds deals only with sounds and not letters. So that's why when you say that ke can be found in the word no, the pronunciation is not no anymore, but it should be no. See?
Okay. That's
Yeah.
false, yeah.
Atau another example is like number 6, 90.
Jackpot.
In letters, we say that this one is J, but in sound, this one is Y. Number 19.
Correct? That's done.
Correct. Number 20.
20. False.
False. No, the sound here. Number 21.
Correct.
Correct. Number 22.
Oh, nasal. No. I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't think so? False, yeah. Kenapa? Because all nasal sounds are
Voice.
Voice.
voice. Number 23.
False.
True.
True.
Nasal sounds are occurs in a nasal cavity atau rongga hidung. Nasal sounds are only and n.
False. There's one other one, right?
False.
Yeah, another
Yeah,
one is
Um.
Oh.
Okay, last part E. Educational. Segment the word.
Educate. Free morpheme.
Educate.
Iron bone morpheme.
Okay, good.
All bone morpheme.
In all.
Derivational suffix. Change the word class.
All the vowel morphemes are derivational.
Say it again.
All the vowel morphemes are derivational. Educate is verb. Education, noun. Educational, adjective. Now, my question, are the vowel morphemes adiation and all derivational? Yes, derivational, because they change the word class of educate. Number 2, sculptures. The free morpheme is
Sculpt.
sculpt. The vowel morpheme,
Or.
yeah, R and
S.
S. Okay. Berubahkah kelas katanya?
Yes.
Yes. Which one is derivational and which one is inflectional?
From sculpt to sculpture. So it's from the noun to from verb to noun, right?
Okay, yeah, from verb to noun. So we could say that suffix or is derivational, while suffix as is
That is inflectional from noun to noun.
good. Good. Sorry, Mas Firman, go on. Go ahead. Why?
Because doesn't change the, I don't know what to call that.
The word class,
The
you
word
mean?
class, yeah.
Yeah. So, number 3.
Develop free morpheme,
Mm-hmm.
bond morpheme,
Yes.
bond morpheme.
Mm-hmm. Number B changes the word class. Which one?
Derivational change the word class.
Mm-hmm.
Suffix, right? From develop to redevelop. That is derivational. Doesn't change the word class.
Okay, thank you. So the free morpheme is develop, and then doesn't change the word class since develop is still verb. Is derivational because derivational can occur in both prefix and suffix, while inflectional can only occur in suffix. Kalau men di sini juga termasuk derivational. What about number 4, resens?
Sen free morpheme, and then bond morpheme and s bond morpheme.
Number C?
Derivational from verb sen to resent. That's verb prefix. Doesn't
Okay.
change the word class. That's also from resent to resent, still verb.
Good. So S is
S is inflectional.
good, inflectional. Number 5.
Trust free morpheme. This bond morpheme and full bond morpheme.
Yeah.
This derivational prefix from trust to distrust. Doesn't change the word class. And then full derivational suffix from distrust to distrustful adjective.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Now, regarding our previous materials last week, there was a question like this on answergarden.com. Bahwa bumi itu bulat. Bahwa bumi itu bulat. What do you think? Is it sentence, phrase, or clause?
That is phrase.
Yes.
Phrase? We have already discussed that. Bahwa bumi itu bulat. Oh, phrase.
Oh no, that is clause, dependent clause.
Oh, dependent clause. Okay, then type the answer. Is it possible that bahwa bumi itu bulat sentence? Mungkin teman-teman di sini ada yang mengatakan bahwa itu adalah kalimat. Silakan.
No, sentence has to.
It's not a complete sentence.
Oh, I see. Ibu Rini, by the way, tidak ada di sini ya?
Oh.
Oke, bahwa bumi itu bulat, betul. That is dependent clause. What about that the earth is round? This is a translation version of bahwa bumi itu bulat. Is it still dependent clause?
Still dependent clause.
Still
Yeah,
dependent.
still depends.
Okay. Now, I would like to know, how can you think that the earth is round is dependent clause?
Say again?
How could you think that the earth is round is dependent clause?
Because there is that is conjunction, right?
Mm-hmm. What else besides because of that? Any other reasons? Coba saya mau tanya pendapatnya siapa ya yang belum pernah saya tanya. Mbak Erika? Mbak Erika, are you there? Ada Mbak Rizky.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Mbak Rizky, why do you think that the earth is round is dependent clause?
Because it's have verb,
Because it has verb. Which one is the verb?
not verb, is.
Oh, I see. So you think that is dependent or independent clause? Or we could say that that one is a sentence. Tio, okay, thank you, Tio. Yeah, long time to see you, Tio. What do you think? That the earth is round?
Yeah, I think for the earth is round is dependent clause because there's a that, so there must be a first
Your voice is unclear, Tio.
Yeah, remember,
Start the answer.
Why do you think this one is dependent clause, Tio? Okay, bingung mungkin ya. Lectures objectives. This is our previous materials ya last week. Jadi indikatornya adalah Anda bisa memahami jenis-jenis klausa lalu mengidentifikasi dependent dan independent clause. Ini tahap pertama dulu sebelum kita sampai pada tataran kalimat. Concept of clause. A clause is a group of words which contains a finite verb but cannot occur in isolation. Maksudnya bagaimana, Mem? Kita lihat dulu di sini. Sentence, example, he said that he was tired. The main clause is he said. And then there is also a subordinate clause that he was tired. The main clause here, in other words, we could say that this is an independent clause. Independent woman kan maksudnya wanita yang tidak bergantung pada siapapun gitu ya. Nah, kalau dalam konteks ini berarti klausa yang dapat berdiri sendiri atau juga disebut sebagai main clause. The second term is called subordinate clause, or in other words, this is dependent clause. Klausa yang bergantung, cannot stand alone, because the thought is not complete yet. Karena idenya itu tidak lengkap. Kenapa tidak lengkap? Take a look at the examples. He said that he was tired. We could also say that he said is the main clause since the idea is complete. It is similar to other examples like, can I say I do and full stop? Can I say that?
Yes.
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 The idea is complete even though I just say I do or I run, she runs, she sleeps. But when I say that he was tired, the idea is incomplete, bahwa dia capek. It seems like there is no cause-effect relationship to the idea. Tidak ada sebab akibat yang tahu-tahu bahwa dia capek. What makes him tired kan tidak jelas. Another sentence is, she doesn't know what to do. The main clause or independent clause is, she doesn't know, while the subordinate clause is what to do. What to do. Now we are dealing with the types of clauses. The first type is called noun clause. It is a group of words containing a finite verb and functioning like a noun. So different from noun phrase. Noun phrase is it could be 2 or 3 words combined together to become a phrase. While in noun clause, it contains a finite verb. For example, he said that he was tired. The main clause is once again, he said. The noun clause, that he was tired. So we could say that the noun clause is here, subordinate clause, but the type is noun clause. So, teman-teman semua, in identifying noun clauses, be careful. Or the easiest way is when the noun clause can be substituted with other pronouns, that we could say that this one is noun clause. Sana kalau bingung begini. By the way, if I don't want to say he said that he was tired, can I just say he said that?
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can, right?
Yes.
So, he said that, or he said it. This one is the easiest way for you to identify which one is noun clause. So it means that noun clause can be substituted as pronoun. Jadi saya mau bilang that he was tired boleh, saya bilang that saja boleh, saya bilang it saja boleh, karena that he was tired, that and it are interchangeable, saling menggantikan. Bedanya apa? Bedanya kalau it ya pronoun atau sebagai objek posisinya di sini. Ini juga noun. Tapi kalau sudah that he was tired, ini adalah noun clause. Kenapa noun clause, ma'am? Because we have finite verb was here, while that and it doesn't contain any finite verb. Another example is, I don't know why he hates me. I don't know. Can I say I don't know that?
Yes, you can.
Yes, that's why he hates me is noun clause, because it substitutes pronoun it. Itu cara mudah. The second type is often called a relative clause atau adjective clause because it usually relates back to a noun whose meaning it modifies. Do you still remember what is the functions of adjective?
Modify the verb.
Adjective.
Modify the noun.
Yes, modify noun. While something that modifies the verb is called
Adverb.
adverb. Yeah. The dog which won the competition is an Alsatian. The main clause or the independent clause in the dog is an Alsatian. The adjective clause which won the competition. Which won the competition modifies dog. So this one is actually can be derived from two sentences. The first is the dog is an Alsatian. The dog won the competition. Since there are two sentences, then we can combine them into one sentence only by using adjective clause. The dog which won the competition is an Alsatian. Number 2, the man who taught my brother French is now the headmaster. Terdiri dari dua kalimat. Apa kalimat pertamanya? The man
Is now the headmaster.
Yeah, the man is now the headmaster. The second sentence?
The man taught my brother French.
Good. The man taught my brother French. Adjective clause-nya karena sudah digabung berarti who taught my brother French. The third function is, the third types, adverbial clause. It functions like an adverb in giving information about when, where, why, how, or an event or action occurred. Contohnya, when he arrived, we were all sleeping. Saat dia datang, kita semua sedang tidur. Main clause, we were all sleeping. Adverbial clause, when he arrived. Further example, they won the match because they were the best players. Ada dua kalimat, they won the match, they were the best players. Digabung menjadi ada because-nya, ada connector-nya di situ. Jadi kita bisa tarik dari because sampai players bahwa itu adalah adverbial clause. Phrase versus clause. Noun phrase, it has no connectors, but clause, it usually consists of at least two words. Misalnya, a beautiful girl, ya kan, bisa jadi 3. While clause, it usually consists of more than 2 words. Karena dia butuh finite, biasanya dia lebih dari 2 kata. Lalu examples-nya, old books, yang ini what she said. Bagaimana klausa dengan kalimat? It usually begins with a connector. Like the previous example, that the earth is round. Ya, jadi betul seperti yang dikemukakan oleh Mas Firman bahwa ini adalah dependent clause. Since it begins with a connector that. Lalu the idea is incomplete, seperti misalnya karena dia sakit, karena Mas Ihsan sakit. Kan hubungan sebab akibatnya tidak jelas ya. Kenapa sakit? Misalnya karena kebanyakan minum es, Mas Ihsan jadi batuk. Nah itu baru jelas. Ketika idenya jelas, maka dia termasuk dalam kategori kalimat. Tapi kalau tidak jelas, lalu dimulai dengan connector, itu sudah pasti clause. Contohnya di sini ada because it is fun. Karena itu menyenangkan. Tapi ketika datang menjadi kalimat I like linguistics because it is fun. Is that true?
Yeah.
Do you like linguistics? No one answers. I'm curious. Mas Arya, do you like linguistics?
I'm trying to.
Mbak Rizky, do you like linguistics?
Suka kalau ngerti, mem. Kalau nggak ngerti nggak suka.
Mbak Fatmawati, do you like linguistics?
Ya, mem, sometimes.
Sometimes. Depends on the topics. Ya, jadi summary-nya untuk clause adalah seperti ini. A phrase is a group of words which functions as a unit and doesn't contain a finite verb. Phrase itu kan hanya sekumpulan kata-kata ya. Tadi misalnya a beautiful girl, tidak ada finite verbnya di situ. Contohnya, in a sentence, Andy got in trouble because his friend accused him. So we could say that his friend is noun phrase. Tidak ada finite verbnya di sini. Number 3, a clause is a group of words, seperti phrase juga, which contains a finite verb, but which cannot occur in isolation. Maksudnya tidak bisa berdiri sendiri. This happens for dependent clause. Clause consists of main and subordinate clauses. Main clause seperti apa contohnya? Andy got in trouble. Subordinate clause because his friend accused him. Ya, begitu. Nah, terkait yang ini, memang latihan ini saya saya lihat di Google Form jawabannya seperti ini untuk yang nomor 1. He put it away as quietly as he could. This is the question. There were 7 students who submitted the exercise and the answers were varied. Yang pertama ada he put it away as main clause, as quietly as he could as subordinate, and but this one is noun clause. Is it noun clause?
Say it again.
As quietly as he could. Is it noun clause?
No, it is adverb.
Adverbial clause. As quietly as. Now, number 2, the answer is just noun clause without giving more information which one is the noun clause, which one is the independent clause. I'm afraid that when you're having examination or during the test, you answer pertanyaan seperti ini gitu, jadi nanti nilainya bisa salah semua kalau seperti ini ya. Number 3, main clause, he put it away as quietly as. Should I stop here? As. I don't understand number 3. Ini saya cuma benar-benar copy paste dari jawaban, tidak ada yang diubah. Kalau modelnya seperti ini kurang tepat. Number 4, he put it away as the subordinate, if I'm not mistaken. That's my interpretation ya. Karena di sini buka kurung sub gitu. It seems that he put it away as the subordinate, while as quietly as he could as the main. Kebalik ini. Number 5, yang utamanya he put it away, subordinate, quietly as he could. Oh, seharusnya nariknya dari as quietly as he could. Number 6, he put it away, main clause, yeah, as quietly as he could, subordinate clause, category as adverbial clause, betul. Number 7, he put it quietly as he could. So there's repetition in the word quietly. Noun clause-nya he put it away. Ya, jadi from this answers, I could say that teman-teman are still confused in understanding the concept of dependent and independent clauses and then the types as well. Any questions regarding this practice? So kita bahas saja sama-sama ya. Tadi nomor 1. Sekarang nomor 2. It was what everyone had feared. Yang mana main clause-nya atau independent clause-nya?
It was a main clause.
Yes, it was.
What everyone had feared, that is dependent clause. A subordinate
What type
clause.
is it?
That is noun.
Noun apa?
Noun phrase.
Noun?
Noun phrase.
Noun phrase, noun?
Noun clause, sorry, noun clause.
Noun clause. Iya, jangan lupa Mas Firman ketinggalan clause-nya. Apakah what everyone had feared bisa di-substitute dengan pronoun?
Yeah, it was it.
Oke, betul. Karena bisa di-substitute, maka dia adalah noun clause. It was that, it was this. Number 3.
That is true.
Yeah, the first is that is true.
Then
The second sentence is actually
the earth is round.
betul, the earth is round. Lalu berubah menjadi satu kalimat, that the earth is round is true. Berarti main verbnya yang mana?
The main verbnya is the earth is round.
Kata kerja utamanya yang
Sorry.
mana?
That is true.
The second is. See? Because true is adjective. Untuk yang nomor 2, the main verbnya mana?
It was.
It was.
Ya, was.
Yeah.
Betul. Number 4, the subject which bewilders. What is bewilder?
Membingungkan.
Ya, membingungkan saya is
Confusing.
introduction to linguistics. Yang mana yang main clause-nya?
The subject is introduction to linguistics.
The subject is introduction to
Linguistic.
linguistics. Berarti subordinate clause-nya yang mana?
Which bewilders.
Which bewilders me.
Good. Which bewilders me. Kategorinya apa?
Adverb. Adjective.
Adjective clause. Yeah. Number 5.
The student is Adam.
The student is
Good.
Adam.
Asking me a question is
Betulnya asking me a
adjective
question.
clause.
Sebagai apa?
Adjective clause.
Adjective clause. What is it derived from?
Who asked me?
Who asked?
Good. The first is who asked me. Why suddenly it changed into asking?
That is we eliminate who, then ask become asking.
Ya, good. Kalau dalam grammar namanya reduced adjective clause. Nanti kalau teman-teman sudah semester atas dapat TOEFL, nah ada materi itu. Reduced adjective clause.
Oh.
Number 6.
A journal is called published in December is adjective clause.
Betul. Kenapa publish is different from asking? Asking using ing, while publish using ing.
Because passive voice.
Good, passive voice. Sampai sini ada pertanyaan? Silakan.
What was that again? Passive voice?
Passive voice. Jurnal yang diterbitkan bulan Desember adalah Aksara.
Oh,
Ya, saya lanjut. Syntax again, but the scope is sentence. Nah, kita review dulu. Say whether they are a phrase, clause, or a sentence. Number 1, because she wants to graduate.
Clause.
Betul. Number 2,
Phrase.
phrase. Number 3,
Phrase.
yes.
good. Phrase. Number 4,
I don't know. Phrase. Verb phrase.
good. Verb phrase. Number 5,
Clause.
clause. Good. Wah, udah canggih nih Mas Firman. Yeah, sentences can be divided into 4 subtypes. Ini mungkin sudah tahu ya teman-teman, cuma mungkin saya ulang saja biar ingatannya segar. Yang pertama ada declarative sentences. It makes statements or assertions. Pernyataan lah intinya kalau deklaratif itu ya. Contohnya, I shall arrive at 3. You're not the only applicant. Peace has its victories. We must not forget that day. Pokoknya pernyataan. Atau kita juga bisa bilang kalimat positif. The second type is imperative sentences. It gives orders or make requests, such as, come here, open the door, don't walk on the grass, don't do that. Perintah. Interrogative sentences, questions. Did you see your brother yesterday? Can you hear that awful noise? Ya, interrogatif itu adalah pertanyaan. Ada juga exclamatory sentences. It is used to express surprise, alarm, indignation, or a strong opinion. Examples, he's going to win. You can't be serious. What a fool I was. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. Jadi kalau menggunakan seperti itu, ya namanya exclamatory sentences. What a beautiful day, juga sama. Jadi nomor 3 kan bukan pertanyaan, tapi exclamatory sentence. Now, apart from those categorizations of sentences, we often find it useful to distinguish between sentences which are simple, compound, and complex. Nah, menurut teman-teman semua di sini, simple sentence itu yang seperti apa?
It's like I'm eating.
I'm eating, okay. Can I say I'm eating and dancing as the simple sentence?
Yeah, that's simple. Only verb, subject and verb.
I'm eating and dancing. Okay.
Oh, I'm eating and dancing. That's compound, right?
That's compound. What about compound sentence?
He's eating while dancing?
Maaf, Mas Arya, suaranya kurang jelas, kurang kencang juga.
I just repeat the previous one. He is eating while dancing?
Oh, I see. So you think that's compound. What about complex?
Like I'm eating the chicken that was cooked by my friend last night, today.
Yeah, good. I'm eating the chicken that was cooked by my friend last night. Betul, itu adalah kompleks. Tapi sebenarnya apa sih indikator yang bisa kita gunakan to distinguish, oh ini simple, ini compound, ini complex? Yang pertama, simple sentences, it contains only one independent clause. Jadi mainannya pada tataran independent clause. Makanya tadi saya tanya, mungkin teman-teman masih ada yang bingung terkait dependent dengan independent, karena setelah ini tatarannya lebih luas lagi, yaitu pada kalimat. Example, water boils at 100 centigrade. I shall arrive at 3. Louis and Alice play in the backyard. Louis and Alice play in the backyard and read in the house. Now compare to number 3, number 4 is actually still simple sentence. Kenapa? Karena in fact, simple sentence can also consist of compound subjects and compound verbs. Compound maksudnya double ya. Nomor 3, Louis and Alice, double subjeknya ya, Louis and Alice, compound nouns di situ. Walaupun kata kerjanya satu, play. Yang nomor 4, Louis and Alice play in the backyard and read in the house. Kita sebutnya ini sebagai compound verbs, play and read. Tapi dia termasuk dalam kategori yang satu, independent clause. Tidak bisa dipecah. While compound sentences consist of 2 or more independent clauses linked by the coordinating conjunctions. Jadi there are some coordinating conjunctions, but the main words are and, but, or, so. Ini yang umumnya dipakai untuk menggabungkan kata sehingga terjadilah compound sentences. Contohnya bagaimana? Louis played in the backyard, and Alice read in the house. Different from the previous example who combined play and read together in one sentence, compound sentence use connector and, but before that it precedes, didahului oleh koma. and there is another subject, Alice. Ini namanya compound sentence. Atau kita juga bisa bilang he could neither eat nor sleep. Oh, kenapa? Karena neither nor ini termasuk dalam contoh coordinating conjunctions. Number 3, I kicked the ball and it hits Tom. It hit Tom. Jadi I could say compound sentence is separated with coordinating conjunctions and precedes with comma. Tapi setelah koma harus ada subjeknya. Nah, di sini ada group discussion. Nanti saya buat jadi breakout rooms lagi. The directions is you need to identify phrase. Jadi tidak harus satu-satu, dalam artian misalnya begini. Number 1, we will make it out of colorful fabric and it will be big enough for my bed. I mean, you don't need to identify the phrase in number 1. Let's say, my bed is as non-phrase, and then make it out misalnya sebagai apa, will be sebagai apa, tidak. Tapi you just identify whether number 1 is phrase, dependent clause, sentence, simple sentence, or compound sentence. Jadi tidak harus mencari elemen lainnya yang ada dalam setiap nomor, hanya tinggal decide saja. Nomor 1, dependent clause. Nomor 2, simple sentence. Number 5, misalnya compound sentence. Seperti itu. Are the instructions clear? Okay, I hope so. Tadi saya mau bicara apa, saya lupa. Oh iya, ini. Syntax in the scope of sentence actually consists of some subtopics ya. Dalam satu PPT ini terdiri dari beberapa topik sebenarnya. Cuma hari ini saya batasi hanya pada compound sentences. Mungkin nanti teman-teman ketika melihat di Google Classroom, di sini sudah saya post materinya. Yang ini sudah di post ya. Itu ada materi untuk minggu depannya. Jadi minggu depan kita membahas complex sentences, compound complex sentences. Dan lagi. Oke, ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 saya buat menjadi
semuanya ya.
Semuanya.
Semua.
Ya.
Semua.
Nomor 1 compound sentence ya. Ada 2 independent clause.
Nomor 2 apa?
Sama bukan ya? Ada 2 independent clause. Compound sentence juga.
We stitch the pieces and help kata.
Kalau yang dependent clause nomor 7. Nomor 2 masih sentence kan masuknya ya.
Compound sentence kan ada 2 independent clause. I help sama we teach ya.
Kalau simple sentence nomor 4 ya.
Nomor 4.
Simple sentence.
Tunggu dulu, nomor 2 gimana sih ininya apa observasi apa identifikasinya? Itu apa compound sentence?
Compound sentence kan ada 2 or more independent clause. Nah di sini kan ada I help her sama
and we stitch the pieces. Dua action.
Jadinya itu compound sentence.
Ya sama kayak nomor 1 ya. Ada
Ya,
2
itu juga 2 salah.
Ada 2.
Colorful fabric and big enough for my bed.
Iya.
Dua hal yang terjadi. Itu intinya seperti.
Nomor 3.
Simple.
Nomor
Independent
4.
clause kan itu.
Iya, nomor 4.
Simple.
Maksudnya 4 simple. 4 tuh simple.
Iya.
Soalnya straightforward kan.
Tapi si 4 ini ada independent clause-nya sama si dependent clause ya kan. During my summer vacation itu dependent clause kan ya?
Dependent, iya. Kira.
Bukan ya?
Betul sih, betul. Dependent deh. Ini kan
Itu
kayak
ada
kemarin.
verbnya dia. Berarti bukan itu ya, cuma keterangan aja ya during. During bukan connection kan?
Bukan. Jadi itu
Dependent.
itu simple sentence doang ya.
Berarti one independent clause aja ya. Harus
Hmm.
during gitu ya.
Iya.
Bukan dependent.
Nomor 5
Non-phrase. Bukan.
non-phrase ya.
Phrase.
Non-phrase kan ya?
Non-phrase sih kayaknya. Nomor 6
Dependent clause.
Dependent clause.
kok dependent?
Kan that.
Kan that.
Tapi itu ada could-nya.
Ya itu could kan verb.
Cute, ya.
Itu sentence itu masuknya. Cuman simple atau compound.
Apa?
Yang dependent kan sebenarnya yang pembahasan kuis kemarin, grammar gitu.
Oh iya, that is dependent clause ya jatuhnya ya.
Iya. Bukan sebagai si simple atau si compound sentence.
Iya,
Belum bisa.
that is dependent ya.
Ya.
7
Dependent juga ya.
dependent. Iya.
Since.
Kan
Ini yang nomor 8 dua action tapi dua-duanya dependent juga. Jadi apa itu?
Compound. Ya?
bukannya satu independent yang you should bring.
Should itu independent ya?
Independent ya.
Since-nya baru dependent.
Oh iya.
Jadinya apa jawabannya? Compound.
Simple sih ya. Karena cuma satu independent clause kan. Simple itu kan pengertiannya one independent clause kan.
Oke.
Tapi
9
dia nggak ada lainnya, si independent clause yang lain nggak ada kan. Berarti masih dikategorikan si simple sentence. Simple apa? Iya sentence ya.
ya, nomor 9
Simple. Salah. Aduh. Itu kan simple apa? Independennya kan student is Budi ya kan? Dependent clause-nya si submitting the assignment on time. Tapi di kategorinya si simple juga ya.
Tadi kalimat contoh tuh ada yang proses seperti ini loh tadi.
Ya yang apa? Exercise sebelumnya ya.
Iya. Yang sesuai kemarin.
Berarti kategorinya masih simple sentence kan?
ya udah Mbak Fatma jadi itunya pembicara.
Yang nulis siapa tadi? Soalnya aku juga baru masuk kan gitu.
Ini ada di apa?
Ada di kamu tulisnya.
Di PowerPoint-nya langsung. Tak share ya?
Mbak Fatma.
Ya, Mbak Fatma.
Ma'am. Number 1 is compound sentence, ma'am, with 2 independent clauses.
Yeah, good.
And number 2 is the same compound sentence, 2 independent clauses. And number 3 is simple sentence, 1 independent clause. Number 4, simple sentence with 1 independent clause. Number 5 is noun phrase.
Betul.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Number 6 is dependent clause.
Yes.
Number 7, dependent clause. Number 8 is simple sentence, but with independent clause and dependent clause inside.
Are you sure simple sentence? Since it's supposed to rain today, you should bring your umbrella with you. Since itu di sini artinya apa sih? Karena, ya kan? Iya. Tadi our previous examples kalau ada karena, misalkan tadi because she is ill. Saya lupa tadi contoh sebelumnya apa. Itu betul dependent clause. Tapi kalau sudah modelnya seperti ini, itu bukan kalimat. Kalimat itu kan sangat simple. Tidak ada 2 klausa kalau dalam kalimat simple itu. Hanya 1 independent clause.
Okay.
Nah, the choices are, you need to identify 1 ya, phrase. 2nd, dependent clause. 3rd, sentence. 4, simple sentence. Or the 5th, compound sentence.
5th, compound sentence. 6, simple sentence. 7, dependent clause. 8, simple sentence. 9, simple sentence. 10, simple sentence. 11,
Berarti nomor 8 masuk kategori yang mana?
Compound.
If it is compound, no coordinating conjunctions. Kan coordinating conjunctions for compound are and, but, or, so.
Dan harus independen ya Mas, independent clause.
Harus dependent.
Oh, dependent boleh di dalamnya itu. Tapi harus ada coordinating conjunction.
Iya, kalau itu compound. Kalau compound, masalahnya number 8 ini bukan compound. Number 8 adalah sentence. Bilang saja sentence gitu, kalimat. Kan the choicesnya ada tuh. Diminta phrase, dependent clause, atau sentence.
Loh, kok bukan compound?
Bukan compound, karena connectorsnya bukan and, but, or, so. Tapi connectornya adalah since.
Oke. Bukan
Bisa nggak since ini kita pindah ke tengah misalnya ya, saya mau begini. You should bring your umbrella with you since it's supposed to rain today. Bisa
Yeah.
nggak?
Make sense.
Bisa ya?
Yeah.
Oke. Berarti kan since itu sebagai connector. Dia ini sebagai connector tapi dalam tataran kalimat yang berbeda. Bukan simple, bukan compound, tapi complex. Nah, karena I haven't talked about complex yet, jadi saya hanya bilang di sini pilihannya adanya sentence.
Oh, bukan salah kita kalau gitu.
Tapi bukan compound.
Oke. That is complex ya.
Complex. Yuk, go ahead number 9.
Simple sentence, ma'am.
Simple sentence. Tadi Mas Arya betul mengatakan ini seperti contoh yang tadi. Iya. Compound itu kan ada 2 klausa yang digabungkan dengan connector tertentu. Ini kasusnya sama seperti nomor 8. Bilang saja ini sentence, ini kalimat. Tapi jenis kalimatnya apa nanti minggu depan. Gitu. Karena di sini choicesnya ada. Ada choicesnya nomor 3 di sini kan. Pertama phrase, dependent clause, sentence, simple, compound. Bilang saja ini kalimat.
Oh, jadi itu complex sentence ya?
Yes,
Buat minggu depan.
untuk minggu depan.
Oh, 8 sama 9 kita nggak salah kalau gitu.
Tapi salah untuk mengatakan ini compound sentence. Ya. Oke.
Karena tidak ada isi coordinating itu ya, ma'am.
Betul, betul. Kan beda dengan yang nomor 1 dan nomor 2 ya.
Oke.
Oke, saya breakout room saya tutup dulu.
Amen.
Compound complex sentence plus ada another new linguistics topics yaitu semantik. Itu sebagai materi terakhir kita. Jadi nanti di pertemuan ke-14 kita review saja semuanya karena ujian nanti mencakup materi dari tatap maya pertama sampai ke pertemuan yang paling akhir. Jadi dari fonologi juga masih nyangkut materinya. Kenapa? Biar tidak lupa. Takutnya karena itu sudah jadi materinya UTS, UAS nggak lagi ya, nanti jadi lupa. Padahal setelah mata kuliah ini di semester 2 teman-teman semua nanti akan ada fonologi. Begitu. Apa yang ada yang mau disampaikan? Tidak ada. Satu lagi saya ingin sampaikan terkait nilai UTS. Jadi semalam sudah saya lengkapi semua. Mahasiswa yang terdaftar di kelas PLU 1 sudah lihat nilainya semua. Kalau merasa masih kurang, kok jeblok banget gitu, di Prodi ada mekanisme remedial, tapi remedialnya tidak setelah UTS, tapi setelah UAS. Jadi misalkan Mbak dan Mas UTS 50 nih, lalu UAS 50, total kan misalnya dapat 50 nilai akhirnya, nah itu baru bisa nanti diremed. Tapi kalau ada remedial setelah UTS itu tidak. Ada pertanyaan? Oke, tidak ya. Baik, terima kasih. Silakan boleh meninggalkan ruangan.
Thank you.